About 2 weeks ago, our team here at the Epoch Times flew down to Panama in order to cover what's happening over at the Darién Gap and to expose how the UN is quite literally bankrolling migrants to make their way up through Central and South America and ultimately enter the US. At this very moment, where we have millions of migrants coming here illegally across the US southern border, well, I frankly cannot think of a more important story to cover. However, the New York Times, they did find a more important story. That's because while our team was down there in Panama covering the migrants, the New York Times, they sent a reporter following us around from place to place, photographing us, and ultimately they published a story about how right-wing influencers descended on the Darién Gap in order to chase clicks. If you've ever wanted a more stark contrast between the Epoch Times and the New York Times, well, these two stories are quite literally perfect. One story exposing the UN's weaponization of mass migration, and another story criticizing the people who are exposing the problem. Looking beneath the surface, the level to which the New York Times promotes communism and seemingly acquiesces to communist regimes is nothing short of breathtaking. Over on their website, the New York Times maintains this special section right here called Red Century, filled with articles like these.